Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the StarCraft 2 Improved Team League 3rd Division. You're watching the clan war between Team ED and the clan StarCraft 2 Improve. How is everyone today? We're about just ready to get into our first match. It's going to be a PvP on Overgrowth between Barry from Team Clan StarCraft 2 Improve and Jen Lawrence from Team ED. The countdown has begun, and we'll get into this first game very, very shortly. Let me know who you're cheering for in chat, guys. It's going to be looking to be a really good clan war today. Two very, very good teams. I'm very excited to see what these games will be bringing. About ready to get into our first game now. We're just loading in. Waiting for Barry now. Okay, here we go. Okay, spawning in the bottom left. The orange Protoss representing Team ED, it is Jen Lawrence. And in the top right, the red Protoss representing Team CSI, it is Barry. PvP, really, really fun matchup to watch. There's a lot of cool things that can happen. It's a very interesting build. Jen Lawrence currently is 0-1 in PvP in the StarCraft 2 Improve Team League, as he lost in week 1 to Crossguard from Team Inaqualis. Barry, I'm not entirely too sure what his stats for, how he's playing, and just some friendly banter between two players. CSI Ire. Got to find the Dark Templar that murdered Tassadar or something like that. I don't know. Uh-oh! Hashtag Roddy build. It's an 11 gate from Barry, by the looks of it. But it's just a standard 13 gate from Jen Lawrence. Probe Scout's coming now. The probe from Jen Lawrence already halfway across the map, whereas the one from Barry is just leaving his base now. Heading the long way around, just checking for proxies, making sure he's not getting rush. Oh right, okay, so he's referring to the CSI jokes, okay. Probe going the long way around now. Cybercore on the way for Barry. Now everything's looking really standard. The gate was quite early, but that's fine. Cybercore just coming down now. Probe is going on. Oh, it's actually going to proxy a pylon here. So we are going to be seeing some aggression from this early gateway and early cyber core by the looks of it. Either he's just preparing that for the later. Second gateway coming down for Jen Lawrence. We're still only on oh, it is actually he's going to proxy a Stargate. This is quite good. He's actually I think this is quite an interesting position to proxy a Stargate. I haven't seen many proxies here before, because it is quite open. It is possible it is a little bit easier to scout. Usually you see players proxy them down here or on the sides of the map rather than kind of out in the open, because you might see a probe come through here quite often. However, it will go unscouted, and I'm intrigued to see what he will be building out of it. Still only on one gate. Warp gate now on the way for Barry, as well as Jen Lawrence. They start about similar times because of the gas put into the Stargate. Second gateway now finishing, and he's building Stalkers, so he will have anti-air pushes away. He will have a. Oh, is he going to build a monster? It's going to be an Oracle. Okay, so that's pretty standard. That's what we would expect. Phoenixes would have been a bit weird. Two Stalkers now on the way, and a Mothership core. So he will have anti-air pushes away by the time he gets here. This Stalker looking, just checking for proxies, making sure he's not going to get tricked into losing something really similar. Just checking around. Is he, okay, so he's going to check his third. Will he see the probe? He does. He sees the probe, so he knows he's found that. He will miss the Oracle going into his base, but 2 Stalkers are about to finish up. Oh, they're going to like walk onto the Oracle. Uh-oh. Okay, Stalkers. Okay, Oracle comes in, gets 1 probe kill, gets 2, but gets 3. Stalkers are out there, and the Oracle is taking quite a bit of damage. Gets 4 worker kills so far. How many more do you get? I think that was 5 worker kills before he actually lost the Oracle, so maybe that paid for himself. I think it was a pretty good trade. 5 workers for an Oracle was good. I think he could have got a lot more done with that though. Gen Lawrence getting his own Stargate. Third gateway now coming down for Barry. Will be better finish up for both players. Stalker's going to move out across the map. There's 4 Stalkers in total. It doesn't look like Barry wants to do anything else with the Stargate, so Gen Lawrence moving across the map with 4 Stalkers should be able to get quite a bit of damage done, as there's only 1 Stalker here for Barry. There's actually 5 Stalkers on the map here for Gen Lawrence, but this Mothership Core does have Photon Overcharge, so there is that available. 4 Stalkers now coming out for Barry. Take quite a bit of damage on that Mothership Core before deploying the Photon Overcharge. The rest of the Stalkers now coming in. There's an Oracle for Gen Lawrence on the way, so that will be able to assist in the fights quite handily. Oh, a little bit of miss micro there from Gen Lawrence, losing 1 of his Stalkers. 3 more warping in now for Barry, and Stalker count is equal. 2 more walking out on the low ground. This probe maybe wants to build a pylon a little bit closer to the natural base of Barry, just so he can walk in a bit closer. Oracle coming in now, does remain unscouted, and he looks like he'll wait for the Photon Overcharge to time out before running in with this Oracle. That's exactly what he's going to do. Transitioning into Phoenixes now, thinking that maybe Barry wants to continue using his Stargate, or he's going to try and do some harass with the Phoenixes. Look at the countdown. 7 Stalkers for Barry and 2 Zealots against 6 Stalkers of Gen Lawrence with the Phoenix and an Oracle. He's pushing this away. Oracle now flies in, knowing that the Stalkers are out of position, and will get some worker kills. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5. He's now really far ahead on the worker count. 7 probe kills, and he actually looks like he's going to get out with this Oracle. Really, really nicely done from Gen Lawrence. Stalker's heading home now as well. Oracle just sitting in the natural position. Does Barry know that that's there? No, he does not. I don't know whether he'll know that the Mothership Core and the entire army of Barry minus 2 Stalkers is moving it across the map. Rover on the way now. Only 2 gates here for Gen Lawrence, which is a bit of a deal. So he's getting a Void now and he's getting his Rover Bay. But there is a pretty big, pretty scary looking army here for Barry, because most of Gen Lawrence's army supply is in the Phoenixes and the Oracle, whereas this is just basically pure Stalkers. He has double the amount of Stalkers that Gen Lawrence has, and this is really, really scary. The Zealot's going to help tank a bit as well. The Phoenixes, if they're not targeted down, will be able to get a lift on some of the Stalkers, provided they don't fly across the other side of the map. The Oracle coming back in, getting more probe kills. He's up to 10 now, and he's taken more than a 10 worker lead. He's actually on a 15 worker lead. Zealot's coming in first. How fast the reaction time? Force Fields catches the Zealots, which is really, really nice. All the Stalkers are way out of position. Void Ray is out now, but he will get all the Zealots. He's lost only 1 of his own and a Force Field. This Void Ray out now. There's a lot of Stalkers. Looks like Barry might just go home. Or no, he's going to stick around for a bit. Chrono Boosting out an Immortal now, and another Void Ray. So we look at the units now. We have 6 Stalkers, 1 Void Ray, a Sentry, 2 Zealots against 15 Stalkers. We have the home defensive Photon Overcharge advantage. Loses 1 Stalker. So down to 14. Phoenixes and the 2 Void Rays out now, as well as an Immortal about to finish. I feel like Gen Lawrence should be able to push this away quite easily. He has a sizable probe lead, so if he holds this off, he's going to be in a very, very good position to take this game. There's a Mortal, 6 Stalkers, 2 Void Rays, 2 Phoenixes and a Sentry against 16 Stalkers. So he's just going all out on the Stalker aggression. Is he getting a Twilight Council at home? No, he's not. So there will not be Blink with this. Phoenixes come in, lift 2 of the Stalkers. The Immortal is out, but he does get focused down. Gen Lawrence still ahead in arm supply though, and it looks like he will push this attack away, and it's equal to Stalker count, and he has 2 Phoenixes still. Lifts 2 of the Stalkers, so they're not able to consist in the fight. Zealot's pushing away now, and 2 Stalkers getting picked up for free here from Gen Lawrence. Really, really solid defense, and it looks like from this position he should just go on to take this game, because GG is called, and ED will take the first game of the series. Wow, that was a very very hectic PvP. Started off with a proxy oracle from one of our players. Got some probe damage early on, but was pushed away, and then he even lost the oracle, so he couldn't go back in to get more damage. Whereas Jen Lawrence, on the other hand, minus I'll turn my Steam offline so that won't happen again. Jen Lawrence, on the other hand, was able to keep his oracle alive, go in, do a lot of probe damage. He actually got twice the number of probe kills that Barry did, and then he was able to get up a really, really good defense with a good mixture of units to push away the pure stalker aggression of Barry. Very, very well played from Jen Lawrence. And he does go on to take game number 1. He's going to be Lucy's choice, so CSI will have the map pick, and they will have to pick who their second player is going to be in this series. In the meantime, though, while we wait for that plane to be, I'm going to go to a short break. Don't go anywhere. You are watching the StarCraft 2 Improved Team League.